At a loss as to what's going on in Nevis? Tune into NNC on NTV. Don't worry if you don't have cable either. NNC will bring the news to you wherever you are. Facebook and Facebook Live. YouTube and YouTube Live. NevisTVOnline.com. Roku app, NTV mobile app, Smart TV, Apple TV, and any other IPTV platforms. When me ANC and you ANC, NNC.
Welcome back to NNC's Year in Review for 2016. I'm Donace Wilkinson-Keynes, here to take you through the final quarter of 2016. On October 13th, the Senior Citizens Division in the Department of Social Services held a celebration for the eldest person in the Federation, 104-year-old Cillian Martin Powell.
I know Cillian is a no-nonsense person. She's a disciplinarian. She's a hard worker. And she's one who believes in education at all costs. Today, as we celebrate with her on attaining 104 years, being the eldest in the Federation, I would like to say to Cillian that we want to have you around for some more time, a little while longer. I'm asking you not to be overambitious. Just live one day at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 hour at a time. And the God that you have served over the years would sustain you, would keep you.
The event was one of the activities held in celebration of International Month of Older Persons. The Violet O. Jeffers Nichols Primary School made history on October 14th by becoming the first primary school in Nevis to implement the use of a school crest as part of its uniform.
The implementation of the crest is to A. enhance the school's uniform, B. build a sense of pride and respect for the school in public forums and amongst our students as they wear their uniform. C. Reinforce the awareness of our school being a child-friendly school. D. Instill in our students the hallmark of the school's patron, name, motto, and logo, and also to trigger the thought that they need to be friendly to each other when at play and work.
The circular crest displays the VOJN Primary School color blue and speaks to the school's name as well as its motto, aspiring for the best. The Mott Cross Preparatory School on October 18th became the first school in St. Kitts and Nevis to contribute to the Pediatric Assistance League of St. Kitts and Nevis, PALS. The students of the school participated in a drive, contributing 5, 10, and 25-cent pieces, which yielded more than $200. PALS, according to President Giselle Matthews, is a non-profit organization that is committed to improving access to essentially needed medical attention for children of St. Kitts and Nevis. That same day, PALS also made a presentation of 2 electronic devices needed for the critical care of children to the Alexandra Hospital. Minister of Works in the Nevis Island Administration, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers, announced on October 27th that he is spearheading the effort to demolish the building which currently houses the Newcastle Police Station and construct its replacement.
We are now taking some gigantic steps towards putting the police at Newcastle in a much better situation over the next couple of months to a year at least. We have done some preliminary work and we have had some preliminary drawings done. And with those drawings, we are going to seek some costing and ultimately funding.
Viewers who tuned into Nevis Television on October 27th witnessed our official digital launch live on Channel 8 and NevisTVOnline.com. Persons in the diaspora can now view Nevis Television live via a number of digital platforms: Kodi, Roku TV, Android app, YouTube, and Facebook Live.
The hours are long. The work is tedious. The audience can be cruel. The equipment grossly lacking. The vision sometimes is not clear. And of course, the pay is never enough. But we continue to press on because we believe, as my good friend and colleague Weber would say, only the best will do.
Athlete adventurer Ross Edgley brought Nevis's green energy thrust to the world's attention in a unique way on November 12th when he completed the 15th Nevis Triathlon carrying a 100-pound tree on his back.
Everyone was cheering me on, asking if I needed water, shelter, food. Even when I got a puncture, there was about 10 cars stopping. Everyone on Nevis was just like, "Are you okay?" And it was genuinely just a beautiful island, not just the scenery but the people as well. It was amazing. That's the best way to see the island with a tree on your back.
Having visited the island in April and learning of its green energy thrust, Ross Edgley decided to return for the November 12th Nevis Triathlon to lend his support to the initiative. November 14th to 18th saw the NIA's Small Enterprise Development Unit, CEDU, joining the observance of Global Entrepreneurship Week. CEDU featured the work of a number of small businesses and provided tips, guidelines, and general information to assist the small enterprises through its new program, Small Business on the Move, on Nevis Television. That week culminated with an expo which allowed some 20 small businesses to display their products and create a market for themselves. Prince Henry of Wales visited the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis on November 23rd as part of a 15-day royal visit of several Caribbean countries. Scores of students and members of the general public gathered at the Charleston waterfront to catch a glimpse of Prince Harry. The prince had the opportunity to meet the Nevis Island administration, who presented him with Princess Diana commemorative stamps, courtesy of the Philatelic Bureau. His Royal Highness was officially welcomed to the island with a reception at the Four Seasons Resort Nevis, following which he met with volunteers from the Nevis Turtle Group project on Lovers Beach. He was shown the turtle nesting sites and learned about Nevis's conservation efforts to protect the endangered species. 3 students from Nevis were the Federation's top performing Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate C6 students for 2016. The students were recognized on November 30th by Premier and Minister of Education, the Honorable Bansiri.
Best students in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, 1, 2, and 3 are from Nevis. Ronisia Liebert of the Charleston Secondary School, I mentioned the qualifications. And she's tied for second with Ricky Blake Brooks. And from Gingerland Secondary, Annika Ferguson was the 3rd best student in St. Kitts and Nevis. I must commend especially the principal and staff of the Gingerland Secondary School for having achieved a 91% pass rate at the CSEC level for 2016 and being awarded best results among secondary schools in the Federation.
Junior Minister of Social Development, the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams, announced on December 1st that the Department of Social Services has completed its Restore, Inspire, Secure, Empower, Rise program, which was initiated in 2013.
The whole idea of the RISE program, Mr. President, is to get persons off the welfare system and so that they can develop more sustainable lives and livelihood for themselves. There were a number of families who were targeted and were used as pilot site. There were 13 families who were on the pilot project. And I'm happy to report, Mr. President, that today those 13 persons have all graduated from the program. 70% of those 13 persons could be deemed as self-sufficient.
The first phase of the Caribbean Development Bank CDB-funded Nevis Water Supply Enhancement Project was completed in 2016.
We've had the construction of 6 fused glass steel storage reservoirs. 5 of the 6 reservoirs, Mr. President, have been in operation for over a year now. We have been able to lay over 65,000 feet of pipes, Mr. President, and these have been installed all around the island. We started in 2014 in the St. James area, over in the Maddens area, and we laid pipe all the way over to the Westbury area. And then in this year, 2016, we started in the Gingerland area over in Fothergills. We laid pipes going up to Rollins and all the way up to Morgan Estate.
January 2017 will see the start of Phase 2 of the CDB-funded Nevis Water Supply Enhancement Project. The Nevis Island Administration paid public servants an extra month's salary on December 14th.
During the difficult economic times, Mr. President, the former government had placed great burden on our public servants and had asked them to make sacrifices by foregoing their annual increment in the interest of reviving the economy. It is only fair, Mr. President, that now we are experiencing a turnaround in the economy and signs of growth that we ought to compensate our public servants for their earlier sacrifices made.
The Nevis Electricity Company Limited, NEVLEC, on December 21st commissioned a 2.5 megawatt generating set at the Prospect Power Plant. The generator is expected to alleviate some of the difficulties the company has been experiencing by ensuring greater flexibility, a reduction in downtime, and help to improve the company's finances. Minister of Public Utilities, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers, said NEVLEC's commitment is to ensure that it is providing a reliable, efficient electricity supply, and he is happy that the company is moving in that direction. 2 former students of the Nevis Sixth Form College were among 4 persons who were praised by Federal Minister of Education, the Honorable Sean Richards, on December 22nd for their exemplary academic attainment. They were this year's runner-up state scholar Orion Stapleton and the second runner-up state scholar Camille Wilkin. Stapleton and Wilkin, along with the state scholar Hillman Roberts of the Clarence Fitzroy Brand College and Shermel Drew of the CFBC Teacher Education Division, were awarded at last week's Flow Press Conference, honoring outstanding academic achievements. That's how we ended this special edition of the Nevis Newscast. Thank you for taking this journey back in time with us. Have a wonderful evening and a blessed new year from all of us at Nevis Television.
At a loss as to what's going on in Nevis? Tune into NNC on NTV. Don't worry if you don't have cable either. NNC will bring the news to you wherever you are. Facebook and Facebook Live. YouTube and YouTube Live. NevisTVOnline.com. Roku app, NTV mobile app, Smart TV, Apple TV, and any other IPTV platforms. When me ANC and you ANC, NNC.